The Noble Mahāyāna Sutra of Aparimitāyurjñāna. Homage to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Thus did I hear at one time. The Bhagavan was staying in Śrāvastī, in the Jetavana, Anatta Pindada's park, with a great sangha of bhikshus comprised of 1,250 bhikshus, and with a great number of bodhisattva mahasattvas. Then the Bhagavan said to Mañjuśrī Kumarabhuta, Mañjuśrī, in the upward direction there is a universe named Aparimita Guna Samchaya. There the Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly awakened Buddha, Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Joraja, resides, and with the wish to sustain life and extend life to its very limit, teaches the Dharma to beings. Listen, Mañjuśrī Kumarabhuta, the lives of humans in this Jambudvipa are short. Their lifespan is no more than 100 years, and most of them are seen to have premature deaths. Mañjuśrī, those beings who will write out or cause to be written out this Dharma discourse, called uttering the praise of the qualities of the Tathagata, Aparimitāyurjñāna, and even those who hear or recite its title only, up to those who write a copy, keep it at home, and offer flowers, perfume, incense, and garlands to it, will, when their lifespan is ending, still be able to live to 100 years. Mañjuśrī, the lifespan of beings who hear the 108 names of the Tathagata, Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Joraja, will be lengthened. Those beings whose lifespan is coming to an end, who keep those names, will also have their lifespan lengthened. Therefore, Mañjuśrī, the noble sons or noble daughters who wish to have long lives, and who hear, write, or cause to be written the 108 names of the Tathagata, Aparimitāyurjñāna, will obtain these qualities and benefits. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dharmate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahānaya Parivare Svaha. Mañjuśrī, those who write or cause to be written these 108 names of the Tathagata, who make a text of them, keep it at home and recite it, when their lifespan is coming to an end, they will still be able to live to 100 years. When they pass away from this world, they will be reborn in the Tathagata Aparimitāyurjñāna's blissful Buddha realm named Aparimita Guna Samchaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dharmate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahānaya Parivare Svaha. Then at that time 990 million Buddhas, with a single intention and a single voice, uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sutra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dharmate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahānaya Parivare Svaha. Then at that time 840 million Buddhas, with a single intention and a single voice, uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sutra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Then, at that time, 770 million Buddhas with a single intention and a single voice uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Then at that time, 650 million Buddhas with a single intention and a single voice uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Then at that time, 550 million Buddhas with a single intention and a single voice uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Then at that time, 450 million Buddhas with a single intention and a single voice uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Then, at that time, 350 million Buddhas with a single intention and a single voice uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Then at that time, 250 million Buddhas with a single intention and a single voice uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Then at that time, tens of millions of Buddhas, as many as there are grains of sand in 10 Ganges rivers, with a single intention and a single voice, uttered this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra, when their lifespan is coming to an end, will still be able to live to 100 years, and their lifespan will be lengthened. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathāgataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will never be born among hell beings, in the womb of an animal, or in Yama's realm. They will never have an unfortunate rebirth. Wherever they are reborn, in each rebirth they will remember their previous lifetimes. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathāgataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will cause the whole collection of 84,000 Dharma teachings to be written. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathāgataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will cause the practice and the continuation of the whole collection of 84,000 Dharma teachings. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathāgataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will be purified of the 5 karmas that have immediate result at death. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathāgataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will be purified of their accumulation of bad karma, even if it is the size of Mount Sumeru. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathāgataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will be invulnerable to any harm that Mara's gods, yakshas or rakshasas may seek to inflict. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathāgataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sarva Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. When whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra dies, 690 million Buddhas will give them prophecies directly, and 1,000 Buddhas will extend their hands to them. They will go from Buddha realm to Buddha realm. Have no doubt, hesitation, or uncertainty about this. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Punye Punye Mahapunye Aparimitāyurjñāna Sambaro Pachite Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will be followed by the 4 Maharajas, who will guard, protect, and hide them. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will be reborn in the world of Sukhavati, the Buddha realm of the Tathagata Amitabha. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Svaha. Wherever this sutra is written or caused to be written, that place will be a stupa and worthy of veneration. Those birds and animals born in the animal realm who happen to hear this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will all become perfectly awakened in the highest, most complete awakening. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra will never be reborn in a female state. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Svaha. Whoever makes a gift of even a single Kushapana coin with regard to this Dharma discourse, the Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra, will have made a gift of the whole trichiliocosm filled with the 7 jewels. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Svaha. Whoever makes an offering to this Dharma discourse will comprehend the entirety of the good Dharma. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Sūtra Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parishuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahanaya Parivare Svaha. As a comparison, it is possible to calculate the extent of the accumulation of merit that comes from making offerings of the 7 jewels to the Tathagatas Vipashin, Shikin, Vishvabu, Krakuchanda, Kakutsunda, Kakanakumi, Kushapa, Sakyamuni, and so on. But it is impossible to calculate the extent of the accumulation of merit for Aparimitāyurjñāna. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Suvinishchita Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. As a comparison, it is possible to calculate the extent of the accumulation of merit that comes from making a gift of a heap of jewels, the same as Sumeru, the king of mountains. But it is impossible to calculate the extent of the accumulation of merit for Aparimitāyurjñāna. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Suvinishchita Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. As a comparison, it is possible to count each drop that makes up all the water in the 4 great oceans, but it is impossible to calculate the extent of the accumulation of merit for Aparimitāyurjñāna. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Suvinishchita Tejoraja Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. Whoever writes or causes to be written, honors and makes offerings to this Aparimitāyurjñāna Sutra will have paid homage and made offerings to all Tathagatas in all the Buddha realms in the 10 directions. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Suvinishchita Tejorajaya Tathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. The Buddha has risen high through the power of generosity. The lion among men has realized the power of generosity, and upon the compassionate one's entry into his city, the resounding of the power of generosity is heard. The Buddha has risen high through the power of good conduct. The lion among men has realized the power of good conduct, and upon the compassionate one's entry into his city, the resounding of the power of good conduct is heard. The Buddha has risen high through the power of patience. The lion among men has realized the power of patience, and upon the compassionate one's entry into his city, the resounding of the power of patience is heard. The Buddha has risen high through the power of diligence. The lion among men has realized the power of diligence, and upon the compassionate one's entry into his city, the resounding of the power of diligence is heard. The Buddha has risen high through the power of meditation. The lion among men has realized the power of meditation, and upon the compassionate one's entry into his city, the resounding of the power of meditation is heard. The Buddha has risen high through the power of wisdom. The lion among men has realized the power of wisdom, and upon the compassionate one's entry into his city, the resounding of the power of wisdom is heard. Om Namo Bhagavate Aparimitāyurjñāna Suvinishchita Tejorajaya Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Sava Samskara Parisuddha Dhammate Gagana Samudgate Svabhava Vishuddhe Mahāyāna Parivare Svaha. This is what the Bhagavan taught, and Mañjuśrī Kumarabhuta, the complete assembly, and the world with its devas, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas were delighted and praised the Bhagavan's words. The noble Mahāyāna Sutra of Aparimitāyurjñāna is concluded.